So it's like the peak about that. Are you from Switzerland? Because that Dallas bro. Bunch of people from like old mountains area fucking between and dry fucking boosted shift. Alright. Listen, that's why you come to this channel, trying to be people upgrade shit. Boosted shift, shift, right? I love the German. I love the German. Like they made it, like they actually. All that experience to the battle for some yeah. It sounds like something out of like Arabic or
Avatar: The Last Airbender, you fuck up.
what did I say?
The Airbender: The Last Avatar.
Type shit. Yeah. My technician Jeff in the background directing me on there. Hey, yeah, like, not yet, yeah, but so where's the Star Wars coming? You for real? Wow. Get out of here, bro. Say me a proper thing, bro. What do you mean by beat station? Just stick it with you go. Take it. Oh, they have a lot of fire up the last time. That shit. The both take the thing too. So what does the run on Steam? What's a desert steamboat? I guess it would be easy to run because you don't need to spend a lot of steaming the steam company. Shit, that's actually genius. You could have like fucking some sort of lens that boils the water to paste. So you don't have to burn it. That would be the okay, I'm so I think you have to bring it Boston because Germans were confident with war. Germans have to leave. World War II. I want World War I. Dude, Germans are on their fucking Bill of American now, dude. Germany's a fucking mess, dude. Right. Just get into the news. Iranian voters had talked about the possibility of more the direct.
Yeah, it took a full last second to fucking.
Rest, they argue that large hybridization of absurd wing law roads.
It took 800 milliseconds to complete the project. Is that supposed to be impressive? It's not marketing, it's supposed to be positive.
He was involved in growing down, like that's fucking get so many layers of that because you were supposed to run things going from with. And there was that like that stuff like literally huge. And when like, we're out here, bro. We gotta up the at least spend the fence illegal. So fucking that's so uh the motivation. You're running on, so they're just like dust eating over. That's what was hard and it's kind of like a sign. This is a sign. Really putting the work on this. What do you think? Uh, what if they have to like defending it? Defending it, but they would links to words. Defending is like shutting a knife, can't do shit. Suicide the Nazis are escaping to Argentina. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Europe is learning. Like Europe seems to have learned from their lessons, except Germany, which is now selling weapons to Israel, which is fucking crazy. Yo, you gotta stop selling fucking Argentina just making the risk of sparking people in welfares. Yes, I know about that. Italy only switches sides. I think I know what you're talking about, but listen, previously they used to switch sides to the wrong side, but now they're switching sides to the good side. Unlike fucking Germany, that's thinking that it's stay fucking sides. Oh no, the Israelis are Jews, and we killed a bunch of Jews. So now, even though they're killing everybody else, we should still support them because we owe them. Uh, it's what I think the German government officials fucking sound like. Made a video. Oh my god, you make videos, bro? And most got one subscriber. It's not to be two. Direct luminosity. Uh, my guy, noted profile picture. 2 weeks ago, you gotta bump those numbers up, bro. I don't want to see those fucking stuff. Is this you? No, it's Peter Hager. From a different stream, I cut it out and reposted that shit. Well, you can start doing that. Like, I'd be very glad if you did that. Yeah, Patagonia is I'm diverting, right? Or it's a diverting.
でマスクで今あったとかそう暑くなったら顔めちゃ低くなる
Well, that's insane. Like all this fucking memes about how they're not red fucking Argentina. Now we have these rains. Does that make the rains not? Bro, just send these Israelis to Madagascar. That's too late. Or gone.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Me too. Especially they got like really bad ego. But I've heard that Argentinians are
Ginky
like,
Khan?
I don't like the situation you found it. Like some of them are like get white,
Hey,
Western over there.
hey.
And it's like ask them.
Nemesis? Look at
Yes, they believe in ethno states, ultra nationalism, racism, supremacy. Fuck yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Okay.
No, so this is my fucking street. That's so cool. That he's fucking chat from something else. Actually, make sure. I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like when you're born on like, despite your background, you're born in a certain country, like, you're like this whole like thing where like now you're more connected to that man, and so yeah, your parents and your dad in the born. So I mean, like that's how they friendly something, right? Like they're very attached to the fact, or I don't know, maybe that's just something they're not believing. They're just fucking used to that.
見て。見て。
For all Palestinian Charlie.
奥さん。何見てる
No, the problem with Palestinians is that they kept, lying online and they're being genocided and they're being kept starving and stuff like that. That's why they were killed. Those fucking liars. So, is this guy American? What does he mean by give our money to our investment papers? Israelis are 1/20th of Iranians, yet more Israelis escape. Yeah, New York is fucked, bro, because of like certain, but it's like they're dual nationality too. I just love the way they stand. But look at that. The posture, looking at the double, bro. Was he turn on the heater? No, oh, it's just fucking hot. Shit. Fuck yeah, bro. Hey, what are the Jews doing when they're doing? So right now we're discussing how they burned the Patagonian fire center that issues they caused in New York.
Jews.
At least there's yeah, that's right. And so why is this because this new Peter Hager, he is from America, he is from New York. So when he says look at the fact that some we get trusted because
The fucking is this start pod switching stuff?
yeah. You know what's funny? Iran as well. There was this thing
I think so.
they would knock that
Somebody holds. Somebody holds. Somebody holds up. Somebody holds up. 寝てるね。
so like that fucking operates where they have these things go on with
寝てるね。
the turbines. Those old movies, they would fucking knock the turbines off these dudes. Yeah. Like whatever they saw them after after certain I guess it was the NASA. I mean, Indians are colonizing Israel. No, like what do you mean by colonizing? I thought it was just a word for so.
I got my position.
Sure, sure. Sounds It's like throughout history, though, the Jews did rely on legal systems to like survive, and then they started using the legal systems. The stuff shit doesn't fly. But that's the thing, though. Like, fucking Americans could come back with the police. They'll probably get the guy arrested and still take the house. All right, this video caught my eye because I know a lot about Japan, right? So let's watch it critique this video, or maybe learn something. Okay, it's not a liar distraction, bro. That's insane. Or the style, dude. Fuck no. No, no, I know. It's okay, I just love them. Let me tell you something about the vertebrate bottom, right? In Japan's gonna be fine. And their economic is right now not looking good, but they're gonna be fine. You'll be surprised. Everybody will be surprised. Right now, everybody's like really fucking negative around Japan, which is like on purpose. They're on purpose, like they're on purpose, create like the future's very cool. And then all of this to like create more opportunities in Japan, so they can, take these opportunities in advance, right? But that's the thing, right? Because of this, right? Part of the plan to push Japan to the next stage of its like growth, because Japan has been very stagnant, and Japan has been trying to get away from the stagnation for a very long time, and this is all part of it. I got the part where he got really angry and said, "This guy would have no hard living if it slapped him upside the head." No, 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 not that with that. We they found fucking ass.
That's crazy.
What is this? Is there a clear path for India's lost tribe to complete oh, shit, I think I've lost the video, but Indian shit. Right now India like the way he's like portraying Israel and India's relationship because of the way he handled the whole thing. Now India doesn't have access to the Strait anymore, and Israel's probably losing. So, and it's basically made them look like little bitches. So it was in a tough spot to like geopolitically speaking. And also America's being taken over by Egypt, like the old H1B visas. I'll show you guys the channel. Like China's going to invade Japan. No. China will never invade Japan. China doesn't care about Japan as much as out of like they care about Taiwan, but not even like not serious. I don't know. They care about Taiwan, but they don't care about Japan. They seek relations with Japan.
Fucking frozen again.
Like compared to 2 years ago, it's sort of like Chinese trust
Freezing every fucking minute.
gone down. Don't hear much about it in the music. I'll go to Japan, but I heard they are racist. You should say you're German, dude. Japan and Germany has such a good fucking relationship. Like they're essentially one country. Like if you're German, dude, totally fucking Japan. It's really easy for you. They're American. That's like, well, they're not as close. Like, because you have to understand, like the whole system in Japan is basically like copy. But yeah, no, they got really good ties in American research. Totally. But unless you're like unhealthy, like because in Japan you have to work, you're racist, but it's like more than not person. That's true. Exactly. They're like they don't know how to get others. So they treat like a Japanese. Yeah. But then they all never see you with yeah. Like that's the racism in Japan. So it's a culture. It's not like they hate. Like it's like if you're a foreigner, like if you're a foreigner and you're on time and yeah, get your shit done. Yeah, this is the issue. But yeah, but it's like yeah, so it's just add the dollars, you know, yeah, and then basically there's a problem for no reason. Because when the yen was falling, it's like pretty obvious it's gonna fall. But a lot of people bought dollars, waiting for the yen to fall. So they're dollars sad money. And they kept them telling the prices were staying the same. So like the yen was the prices were the same. Or like well, so those people who dollars waited for yen to fall and like essentially they got free money. Absolutely, drowning is very illegal. People, like people on like in general, they don't abuse the system. Like in any other country, like people abuse systems, right? Like even if like there's certain laws in place to be like, no, don't do this, people will just, like, try it, right? Like when the war started, oil prices went like 50% up in Japan. And I told my friend, hey, why don't we like fill up the it in like a container. So
It's illegal?
gas.
I didn't know that's illegal. That's crazy.
Go up tomorrow, right? So today, like everybody's gas and everything. I was like, all right, so it's outside. Fucking, I'll bring it to you. We'll put it in a container. Go back. You know, like essentially save a bunch of money on fucking gas. And he was like, no, bro, that's like not cool. And so we didn't do it. So you see, like, we could have done it. Like, this is me, my running brain, my gaijin, my quarter brain being like, okay, there is this system, but like, I can abuse it. Like, that's how I will win. That's how I'll get ahead, right? It's not even like in reality, I'm not even getting ahead that much. Like, I'm only saving like what, $30, $40 extra. But like, you know, to me, it's like, yeah, that's 30, $40 in my pocket. You know, it's a very true the environment that comes from just like getting ahead by any means is like very important. But in Japan, you don't have that. You're like, you're not supposed to get ahead. Why would you want to be the one outside the box when everybody is in the box? You should also be in the box.
That's probably
Like that's the mentality they run, and that's why I think these gamblers like this video mentioned
it should be
like paid off in Japan. I think that's what is it? Oh hell yeah! Just America, Japan, we should mention the street. No, it's China. It's China. Yeah. You know how you can get rid of national debt? By giving have a
There's non-debt people debt.
fake food. Have a good and get to the front. Oh my god, being sold boys never get sold. That's the never ever get sold. Right? Then people try to sell you, but never buy it. Like even at some point in my streaming and like the whole social media career, I will start selling like I don't know products, whatever. But only buy it the next. Anyway, speaking of which, I have a PayPal. Yes, can.
Don't send money. Don't send money to that.
What?
Don't send money.
Don't send money.
Send money to PayPal
Alright,
now.
do not send money to PayPal. My PayPal has some issue right now. So, anyways, there's no way to donate to me. I would take prayers and wishes. Thank you very much. Unless you're in Japan, I do have. Alright, yeah. Prayers from what? I don't know from what, bro. Whatever you believe it. Pray for my people, bro. Pray for your audience. We need follow me and drive to my channel so that you can also like have this correct. Like you can say more stories of what's going on. If you guys can't understand what the normally runs instead of like buying into this big old deep stream. That would help me a lot more than money right now because we're all broke. The global economy is shit.
How long is your?
I am shit. It's awesome. Bro, that's me until when I'm gonna stream. Effort for effort. You can see everything. I'm running from all the. Why was Hitler LARPing as an Iranian? Why was Hitler LARPing as an Iranian? Because he loved the Aryans, right? He wanted to be an Aryan. Yeah, my boy. That shit. Uh, actually, I don't know. I don't know why he was LARPing as an Aryan. Bro wasn't even a fucking listener. Yeah, this is actually devastating. Like, had to sleep with that. And then a lot of like shit going on in the like rice prices, like overnight, and it was like
Reminded me of Biden.
what?
That shit reminded me of Biden.
Biden.
Yeah.
What did Biden do?
Raise some right.
What did he raise?
I don't actually know, but everyone says like Biden raised the gas prices.
Are you going to Lawson? No. Where are you going? Oh. Park. Oh shit! This dude in chat just typed out Iran and like running up.
Because like the U.S. also had the gas prices change. I mean, probably the entire world right during that time, COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, that's during Russians Ukraine.
I want to chicken. You know one of those like chickens, like not the salad chicken. The fried. Yeah. I think
Bro, I don't know if it's certain
really. So the $100 is lost.
I'm not gonna say it's lost, but I don't fucking know what's gonna happen for nothing.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. It was actually supposed to be $200, but luckily he only sent 100. So I'll just text him and be like, "No, it's only the other." Yeah, for now.
Well,
So don't worry about that. Like, just work on it.
yeah, it's gonna get.
Like,
We're gonna get some information back from this.
and so just don't worry about it. Actually,
This is
no, I want to. How much? Here, here's another thing. Thank you. My boy. Am I a smart guy? No, bro. I'm literally retarded. Sammy Pinky, Boston style type fit. No, it's called Lala Chicken. I don't know what it's called.
It's not a family chicken. Family chicken is Family Mart.
No, I know. He said no. The commenter said Family Cheeky Lawson style. But dude, that's crazy. Man. Lawson has really good nuggets. They have really fucking good nuggets.
Dude, they have like the tenders, right?
Fucking talented. And no, I am an all right guy. I've just recently figured out how to absorb information. I've been awakening, okay? Okiwashi, my guy, he's known me for like 4 years now, 4 or 5 years, and he's seen my transition from like a normal dude, like a fucking normie NPC, to like slowly awakening, and then like fucking now we're here. You know what I mean? I got a machine that cooks border sabzi on demand. What? What? Bro, I'm coming tomorrow, dude. What the hell? This space is made of loops, time loops, the angle loop. And because the system is rotating, going around the time loop, also twists the angle loops. I don't know what you're looping about, but all right. You got different brain, same shirt. dude, this is not even the same shirt. This is like the same shirt, but I went to fucking Second Street in Hiroshima, and like it was me and Sayuri. I don't know if she's still in the chat or not, but like we were like shopping for like I wish I could like know where it was from to buy a second one, same exact one. You know, I'm thinking I'm going to like a custom shop, dude. And then we go to fucking Second Street, a super Second Street in Hiroshima. Bro, no fucking way, dude. Shit was mind blowing. It's the same exact shirt. Hold up, let me Maybe pull up the shirt so you'll be fucking mindful. I don't know if I put it to watch or not. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, yeah. Literally, look. So this is the one you saw me in. See, it's a bit discolored. Oh wait, am I tripping? Wait, no, this is the same one you saw me in. This is a little bit discolored, but we found this one's fresh and brand new. I mean, second hand, but brand new. Um, right. So yeah, some type shit. Brand new to me, yeah. That's true. Relatively stable to like compared to its fucking inflation. But one thing that is really fucked up is energy. That is increasing price, like electricity and gas. And like another thing is food. Food is like increasing prices a lot. Oh my god, bro. This video is not nuanced enough. Um, dude, Japan is under a lot of cyber threat because the thing about the Japanese economy is that they invest in themselves. Okay, I mean traditionally, right? But what has been happening is that I don't know, they can do a bunch of weird shit, right? We could get it, but then like I wouldn't be able to like back them up. Exactly. I mean, unless you guys want me to like learn a bit of a schizo because I can't right now as of I mean you can let me know in the chat if you want me to point these things out. But essentially skipping points, um Japan invests in itself and getting into the Japanese economy is very difficult because there is no way to buy yourself your way into the Japanese economy, and starting a business in Japan is very difficult, especially one that can get into like the same levels that the same levels as like the bigger companies in Japan that allows you to be a part of the economy on a like a on an effective level, right? And so what they've been doing is like a lot of fucking psyops, a lot of fucking psyop movements to like essentially put a lot of pressure on the SMEs that's no, I was a lot of those, but like after like people like working with foreign companies, and so foreign companies it's just very difficult. It's very high context. And like introducing board to a high context working environment is fucking borderline suicidal. Uh, so in this way, right, the economy to the economy, like foreign companies buy their way into the Japanese economy. So right now, like bigger cities like Tokyo and Osaka are like hella foreign investors. Dude. Um, so they're very reliant on uh, yeah, like foreign investment. Like Hiroshima. Hiroshima is still like very much by Japan for Japan. And it's like they haven't been able to find their way into the Hiroshima economy that much yet. But Hiroshima has been like past 5 years of the worst. And so how boring about the news regarding that? Yeah, no, I could. Saitama economy is peak, no companies, no issues. What do you think? Saitama is just like a residential area for Hiroshima versus Tokyo.
That's depressing out there.
Saitama,
Yeah. So I thought it was depressing.
depressing. Saitama is you know what is goaded and no one talks about? Shiba. Shiba is goaded and nobody talks about it. But so like I mean I cannot talk exactly for Tokyo and like I guess I can't talk about Tokyo and Osaka, but not to like the accuracy I can talk about Hiroshima. Like in the past 5 years I've been in Hiroshima. 4 years and a half I've been in Hiroshima, like you know, iPhone startup right now. I've been very like engaged in the whole economy here. And so I'm everything I'm saying is like thinking about business and things I am interested in and connections I have. You might overrated for an airport pilot. What do you mean overrated for an airport? That's such an airport overrated. But like, have you ever been to like walking around? You think it was more influenced by COVID? No, I don't think so. Like, what do you mean by more influenced? Like the Zion printer? I mean, the whole COVID thing is like
COVID was fucking fake.
COVID was the whole COVID thing was like that whole like thing.
I'm on my 4th booster this year.
I'm on my 26th booster.
Oh, nice, man.
I've been taking a booster every 6 months.
Nice.
Corona started.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah, that's really good.
How did you end up with that many? It's been 5, 6 years, and so 6 times 2 would be
Yeah, so it's 2 boosters per 6 months, right?
6 months. And so how many took? 12?
Also, that's 4 a year.
4 year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How many years?
Like, what? Every 6 months or every six?
Yeah, there's 2 booster shots, isn't it?
Oh, shit. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, 2 booster shots.
Okay, so that's actually good. Nice, nice.
How many balls did you grow? No, I'm autistic now because of the booster shots. I'm autistic and I was taking what's it called? Fuck, I forgot the thing. I don't remember. Anyway, because COVID was 5 years ago and the first shot so maybe that put more pressure on Hiroshima to be
COVID was like actually 6, 7 years ago.
no, actually, because Hiroshima is
Bro, it was not 5 years ago. It was actually 6 or 7.
they were doing so bad during I mean, like businesses like don't have restaurants. And there's a lot of tourists in Hiroshima. Only in the main city too, like the other areas of like population. But I'm seeing how like you're putting like what this. So yeah, like if you guys want me to talk about Hiroshima, I think like we can get into that maybe talking games. What? Dude, this is really interesting, but I want to get into the news. I'm so sorry. But an American USAF C-17 contemplating next to an Iranian bomb on the airplane yesterday. Where was this Beijing airport? oh shit, what is this about? Oh yeah, they opened the airports, uh, you know, like transitively, but essentially, yeah. Whereas the violent Ross on holiday, Paris shoot awarded to be the area. Many USA hackers and took off from Tel Aviv are active above the Persian Gulf since 30 minutes. The A is also good surveillance episode. Okay, that's fucking insane. It's what day for it. What's just the day? JMTO received reports from some masters in the Super Ross out by the of communication which is our by some masters in the SAP and also by the possible location by the key anchor and there was a story by with the organs. So what is happening? So you have to understand that many anchors have been basically just sitting in this straight for so fucking long. So I would follow this channel. I highly recommend this channel. It's going on shipping. Tankers in the strait that have been like sitting there for 2 months now are like with like gas and oil in their tankers are now like facing a lot of issues like with the whole tankers rocket. I'd say like they might blow up that resources and their toilets. Like toilets are a big thing in on ships. 8 hours of this new use. That's the thing. I don't think this pressure on Iran is being brought by US is all that big of a deal for Iran. I think it's more of a big of a deal for the US because again, like Chinese ships cannot go in and out. And so China's mad at the US. And as far as Iran goes, like Iran still has a lot of imports happening. I think the roads outside just through land. So like through land borders, like things are fine. Like but it's war. And again, the pressure comparatively the pressure on the US is still far more than it is on the on Iran. Okay. Like what I'm thinking about right now is like sure, like America's actually selling a lot of oil. There's a lot of oil coming out of the strait. So America's like selling a lot of oil, but also like this could have been good for other like oil selling countries. I mean, it's been really good for Russia. Now Russia's selling energy to Europe again, even though they were sanctioned by Europe. They got in like South America, so like Venezuela. But I don't think Venezuela has the right to sell their oil to countries that need it now because America took it over. Like if America hadn't done that, like you know, or the Venezuelans have better control than their own oil. They could have been able to profit a lot from this situation, but alas, shit. Yeah, another problem is like a lot of refineries that have been like shut down, they've also literally been shot. Um, either they blew up or yeah, by attacks from Iran. Israelis running some fucking weird ass missile operations. And the problem with that is like it takes a long time to rebuild them. And the ones that have been shut down, it takes at least like 6 months to get them back up and running. So like even if this war ends, like we won't just see. Shit. Yeah, so in the coming years, like at least in the coming year, 2027, you gotta like say goodbye to like traveling because like things are gonna be way too like online. And also food, right? It's gonna be fucking oh my god, like American, I think like forgot the percentage, but there's a high percentage of American farmers now cannot afford to farm because of the situation. I wonder how things will evolve in these situations. Yeah, your face the worst of it, bro. It's just like the beginning. Things are gonna get really dark and sad, bro. Sure. Gotta open a gambling website, bro. The more people get, the more they gamble. I should open a gambling website just for like these videos. Fuck. Like they make a big deal of, oh, we won stop tankers, and then like America's I do now compared to before, but they don't like talk about it from terrorists. At least on the news, but that's because they control it. Like they control the media, whatever. But it's tension. The RPK. the arcade North Korea. Don't even have games. Yeah, it's not that. Really, you should send me some links. What up? What up? All right. So let's move past this. Okay. Things aren't good. Everybody's stopping car, the fucking tankers and the fucking straight their actions. I'm gonna hit a send, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. All right. I came across this really interesting Instagram page. That is like that is like has a bunch of fucking followers. Just like a hell of a like Iranian. How do you say it, like anti-RPC, anti-Islam diaspora kind of thing. And I'm gonna repeat that. Oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh. Oh my lord. I gotta I gotta go get a drink. Be back in a minute. Oh boy. Oh, nothing better than a drink of fucking water. Am I right? All right. So let's get into the juicy stuff. All right. Diaspora. Static population has migrated from its original homeland to various parts of the world, often maintaining ties to its heritage. That's what a diaspora is. All right. So the Iranian diaspora that lives in America, they're fucking batshit crazy, especially the ones that live in. Actually, fuck it. Most of them, right? That live everywhere. They're fucking crazy, dude. I don't know, dude. Okay, saying most of them is like wrong, but the loudest one of them, right? Usually one is good. Okay. They just Iranians who live in said country and they follow the traditions, they learn. You can chill, right? But okay, it's just not. Well, I got it like um, shot it on. Yeah,
Come on, buddy, load up. Wow. Nice. So essentially, this guys, you can see it in his eyes. Okay, it's got a pen. You got a pen. And so these people are like hella pro Iran, and sorry, they're hella pro war. They cheer for me. They're like, fuck it, hit us. The IRGC is already hitting us. You hitting us will at least save us. We can't get poorer than this. We can't get more fucked up than this. It's already as fucked up as it can get. Please go to war with us. Please attack my country. Please bomb us. Please get rid of IRGC, no matter what the cost. That's the fucking right to me. Oh, and then they're like super like pro Atleti, but it's big. So, I forget. Does he live in Iran? No, bro. Fucking no. You think this guy would dare to live in Iran? No, this guy hates everyone. He would never live in Iran. But I'm wondering the artist. So he basically just fucking highlighting this or like you're analysis that for person to project clean out and certain purposes guided missile destroyer hundred land and sea based aircraft. Multi-domain unmanned platform. 15,000 service members, like 15,000. This will guarantee freedom of navigation to the strait in the face of Iran. The face of it. And so it's like basically cheering. This is like, yeah, thank you from beside the answer. Do you think the newer RGC generation actually believes the more apocalyptic or madness ideas you hear about, or do they just use that language instrumentally? They use it instrumentally. I don't think they really like what do you mean by believe in it, right? They believe in it, of course. What they don't believe in is like really the recitals where they literally try to bring apocalypse around. What they believe in, as far as like the whole Mahdi idea tomorrow, could be 100 years from now, but we gotta be ready. So that's the mentality they have. They're not like the Zios or the so right right there. He said he's sending all this to Iran. Check out his hat. Make Iran great again. I wonder who is backing that fuck with who's backing the let's see. I love there Iran. You're just looking this guy. Talking about their movement. The revolution of the Saudis and Lion will succeed. Will happen. Everybody's cheering for us. If you say job is job, so since this is they're supporting next this guy is what do I think about Trump? I think he's a great guy. Great guy. No, genuinely he's a great guy. Um, if you know if you overlook his pedophilia and cannibalism and his time and all of the bad. Besides that, he's a great guy. So this guy is the son of the previous person. Trump, okay, Trump in 2015 was actually going. Like he was actually going. He was going, bro. He was just getting on stage, talking, calling out all these idols, calling out all these like fucking, these narcissistic, capitalistic like motherfuckers. And on stage he'd be like, oh, I know these motherfuckers are frauds and like fraudsters and fucking like, you know, evading taxes because I wanted my too. And he'd be like calling people out like specifically like, yo, and that was fucking goaded. And he was like anti-war. He was like pro America with children. R.I.P. R.I.P. from 2015. Big guy, great guy, great guy. People, millionaire. He was standing up for great fucking idea. But
I don't think it's our business what happened to all those people. I don't.
so he's saying that you gotta stand behind this guy is some previous. So I guess why do you think Trump was fighting the voice? Well, this guy's a fucking. He's like a fuck. He's literally a cuck, and he's he's a playboy or whatever.
I mean, we did.
He's never been a leader.
We
He doesn't know how to
news from. I just don't think it's that news for it. Got shoved in our face.
since like he hasn't been to Iran.
Yeah.
So bro is essentially not Iran. Like I didn't grow up in class.
Why don't we
It's psyop into believing that allegation is from type shit, bro. It's kind of like seriously, something exactly and breakdown of science. So
in the whole entire piece because the rights
so if I think it's outside of the system, which 100%, that's why you come to the street because we are less up. Fucking fake ass influences, bro. Essentially saying you gotta follow him no matter what. He says you should take a step ahead, you always stand behind. If he makes any choices and any decisions, you gotta stand by him. So the issue with him is like he's kissed the wall, the wall of Israel, he's kissed clearly because of these reasons, because of these actions, he's clearly how do you say he's clearly corrupt. I don't want a corrupt person leading. So these people are pro-Israel and you guys lack Iranian history education. Who are the feds you are dealing with in chat today? Bro, everybody in my chat could be a fed, and I'm not about to hear accuse anybody. So I'm just happy. I have viewers, and everybody is involved in these conversations. It doesn't matter. And you guys want to continue conversations, I also see have a community on Discord, so please join the community and whatever conference or whatever things you guys want to check out or whatever conversation you guys want to start having with other members of the community. Yeah, welcome. You guys like running the show? Safavid Empire, the one that made that exact flag, was ruled and set up by the Shah Ismail. He was so attached to Islam, made sure most of the country under Shia ruling. And I mean, I missed a lot of education in Iran, but you're not wrong. So the reason why the education in Iran is so bad is because of the IRGC. The IRGC wants dumb people because the dumber your population. It's essentially what America is doing, right? The dumber population you have, the easier it is to control. The less educated your population is, the easier it is to psyop them. And so Iran is doing the same with its population. So it's by design. While most of these guys are anti-Islam, which contradicts the flag's history, it doesn't just contradict the flag's history, it also contradicts. Don't blame the government or the lack of will to open a book. If your parents taught you to open books, you read when you are older. So you have to understand, okay? The problem is there's so many problems in daily life in Iran, right? You gotta make bread, bro. You gotta make bread. Survival in Iran is very tough. And also, our parents are coming off of the revolution, okay? So they have a lot of like either pro-revolution or anti-revolution fucking thoughts. And so at home, the conversations are that. And so they've also been really silenced by the IRGC, right? So the conversations we have at home is not like really deep. And like it's also like to protect the children, right? You don't want your children to be like outspoken about things because it's like causing issues at school. It's like causing issues at work. So you know, nobody really talks about this. I don't really get it. Oh my god, bro, I love you so much.
I forgot to do this chain. I forgot to do it.
That's all right. So yeah, so there's like a whole layer of protecting your children. So that's why people don't get educated. Thank you so much. Wait, this is everything though. I'll pay you later. So oh yeah.
I gave you the option. I gave you the option.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. How much? How would you know? It's only like about 10, 20 yen. Stupid. It's okay. Freaking Jeff goes out to do parents. Why are you talking about Jeff like that? That's the last time you talk about my boy Jeff like that, or else you're gonna get banned. Okay? Jeff got me some chickies, some lost in chicken, bro. Don't you fucking dare! You better watch your typing, all right?
Watch your typing.
At least get him money, bro. I did. I literally did. Which the only thing I want to hear about Jeff on this fucking stream is praises and prayers. Okay, unless you're praising him or praying for him, I don't want to hear nothing. Jeff, Yaman. Yeah, Jeff is the best delivery system. You should have deliver your mom, dude.
Even Yamato can't order packages correctly.
No, type shit. Yamato's fucking package delivery rate is fucking way lower than Jeff's.
That's what's up.
I'm Edward, by the way. I changed my name. Are you a vampire too then? Oh shit. Well, yeah, that's why I get this run so bad. I hope that clears it up. Well, these guys that are abroad, you're absolutely right. These guys that are abroad should get more. But now they don't. Also, I don't know. I'm like studying up on like okay, they're way too dialed. They're way too lazy. Like, and I'm saying that as a personal fucking experience. I don't know why I didn't get money this hurt. I'm fucking 36, 37. And I've only started learning money history like properly like since like last year. And I've like stepped it up this year. Because I've been so focused on like making it having a normal life. Yeah, I forgot about like the importance of studying up on these things. And I would say like that's the experience everybody else. So I'm a freaking type in chat for a few days and you got Trump supporters in chat. Gross. Always have Trump. I am a Trump supporter myself. What are you talking about? Dude? You're not. Yeah. Let's look. Pile Trump. The Romans. Trump. Hard question to do, bro. Change rules are just dude. Yeah, let me give you sure. I did not I changed I did change I changed my whole setup. Like that's what part of why like not make up. But you oh my god, you've been here since the beginning. I thought where did you get talk about what I did not past why I did fucking giant fucking street, and you know, absolutely. I got a fucking gym, and so that used to be where I was sitting. Thing is, like, I get so big on the street, and I love street fucking cool. I'm this sometimes are so cool. And so my fucker used to be like, hey, Rudy, say stop it. Paper. And so they'd be like, you know, started like maybe on bro, like get good. And so, you know, like, yeah, but you know, we're not as good as you are. You can sneak anytime you kind of nice whatever you but you know, that or so I gave it a company and we started like testing out the different that not this room and everybody else environment. And so I do the setup. Holy yeah, thank you. It's really cool, you know, because it's really because the thing is like the problem with streaming for me is that it's right now it's way too personal. Right? My streaming is still way too personal. As it right? So it's like a very personal hobby that like you know you shouldn't let your hobby start disturbing other people. Like you know, when I started streaming, like one of the goals I had in life, you see, I yeah, you know, I wanted to create online. I wouldn't have a platform like when I could. You guys, you know, well, I mean, I get to the things I do a lot. Like we've actually maybe media apps that my university. One day that's for fucking cool. And then we're running like fucking video business to be like advertisement or production like job to potential employees. And then we also do events, we come instead of events, like actually events that it may 16th or where it's a style of jumper and never done before. Cutscene. And then one like my universe stuff. Then we have a bunch of festivals. And so the projects I do, right? And so like you guys don't even know about it. Right? You guys are only seeing these stream music. So really cool shit that I'm but you follow up with this. And these things that I'm it's changing and it is like for the betterment of lives in the future. Everybody. Oh yeah, we also have a job hunting website. This Instagram page is like Iranian diaspora fucking page. Uh, where like these people are like hella Iranian, like anti-artist pro fucking this faggot, this cock, and for Israel, and they're pro war and fucking brings. And then so yeah, dude, like my life is full of fucking adventures, full of fucking projects. And so in my head when I started streaming, I was like, okay, I'll platform because when I do cool shit, I can like have people I can chat over. Mediation. Like as I started continuing streaming for obvious that I'm still not at that point. And for now, but it's way too early. The place I live. And so I moved. But honestly, like at first, I wondered, why are you guys but then you know now I'm like the right to, but I should have listened. And I didn't listen. But I should have listened. Respect myself. Yes. Better be. So I did it. Yeah. I got some heavy on Facebook. Yeah. Even twice. Send it. Also, I can get on the other day. Put it on topic. So he's saying that Trump said we don't need NATO, we have this many more so that we can do this ourselves. Which we all know for a fact is bullshit. Trump was trying about NATO and like European countries not helping. And at some point was letting it be the war. And like, basically problem in Europe. But then, this guy, from they came out and said, oh, and so this guy is celebrating that. This is and confirmation. Look how happy he is. This case. Always is so excited. He's talking about fucking elitist Epstein class motherfucker they're talking about is like exactly happened. They don't realize that the motherfuckers are fun. Or I think they just fuck they want the good works, but does it we cannot really rely on it. But this guy's relying on it. And they're also not very nuclear. Fucking countries so boring. Imagine being anti-nuclear. Wait, you're not anti-nuclear? You're not anti-nuclear? What? You're not anti-nuclear? Nuclear? Me? Yeah. No, not anti-nuclear.
Nuclear what? Nuclear bombs or nuclear energy?
Nuclear energy, bro.
Oh, I see.
Honestly, fucking nuclear bombs.
Retarded.
Nothing
is
fucking
nothing.
Israel has unknown amount of nuclear bombs. Everybody else should have it.
That's the justification that led to everyone having it, which is a problem. That's the literal justification that's probably the reason Israel has it in the first place because of that very justification.
Well, Israel started first.
That's
What
fucking
you're like, okay. If
no,
I,
I'm not talking like that. That's retarded.
if you and I have beef and I buy a gun, wouldn't you buy a gun too?
No, because it's fucking. That's losing my like. Why? So that I can defend my life,
Yeah, exactly.
but I have to play your game.
I mean, they want to play this game, so.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Dude, Pakistan has nuclear weapons. India has nuclear weapons.
I don't have to jump off the cliff.
So if Israel, like right now, Israel might nuke my country at any moment. Iran should just take it.
Versus blowing up the entire world, yeah.
Versus no nuking them back.
No.
So you're telling me that Iranians should die, and so you know what happens if like Iranians don't retaliate, right?
What?
Israel comes and takes over all of the Middle East and my country takes control of the Strait of Hormuz, which 25% of all world trade goes through, and then Israel will be unstoppable because if anyone who doesn't comply with them will lose trade.
At least they kept their game.
What about my children? What about all my friends? Does dignity matter if they can't even have dignity except be slaves?
You can have dignity as a slave. Absolutely.
Can't have dignity on this. That's why we always fight against slavery. And slavery is dehumanizing.
Yeah.
I don't think like the nuclear thing is a game, dude. Why you say it's a game?
It's not productive. It's not. It's not a good aspiration to have. So you don't like. You're not. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't do anything you don't aspire to. This way, I see. Like anything at all. Anything you don't aspire to.
It's better to be strong and not do anything than be weak.
There's nothing strong about fucking nuking an entire country.
No, no, but there's something strong about having nuclear weapons.
I don't think so.
With like in today's global economy, today's global politics, you cannot stand at a negotiation table without nuclear weapons. That's how bad it is right now.
It's not constructive.
See, I'm 100% on your side. You're absolutely right.
Then I don't. I like that's it. It's not constructive, and I don't agree with it. And it's really like if everyone's jumping off the cliff, and it's my turn to jump off the cliff because all my friends do. Not jump off the cliff. That's the way I see it. It's not.
But what I really want is nuclear power as well. I mean, Iran has a lot of nuclear power. I think more countries need to invest in nuclear power.
Nuclear energy?
Yeah, nuclear energy.
Sure.
All right. So,
I mean,
did you see how Trump is trying to literally build a road right next to Iran? No, I didn't. What are you even talking about? I heard Iran is planning to fill the strait with cement. That's actually hilarious. No, they're filling it with mine. It's filled with mine right now. PRIPP project. Writer Ashnian. Yes, I can fill with Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijanians. Azerbaijanians.
Says they will lease the road for 100 years. Build U.S. companies. That sounds insane. We're gonna look at it real quick. We'll get back to that. We don't need talking diaspora Slav soon. As you know, I think that's a Brian and start president or my son and joint declaration inside. They fired out of us. Outlines of further detail how the trip will be established permanent goal. Since to establish uneven multimodal traffic regional peace on the basically the state for establishing secret. That's crazy. Oh, it's even great here. It's like you don't have it's like probably because he's supposed to be out for some let's ask it's also here state it's not enough. Like why are you this really good at it? Like are they trying to are you just trying to yeah, yeah. I'd be sorry, don't fucking talk about punching plenty motherfuckers. He says, have you found hope in Trump? Look at that face. So smothers out like, oh, yeah, hope in Trump. These people have hope in Trump, bro. They have hope in Trump. And they don't see the Epstein files as a bad thing. They don't. They see it as like normal. It's pretty normal for them because they say the IRGC is like Epstein times 20. Back. Give me my dump back, bro. You're a real asshole, right? Fucking scammer. We're not leave that one back. You can still go on. Because bro, stupidly behind. Give me my shit back, bro. This guy just stole from me. This guy just stole from me, Bobby. I'm gonna get it, bro. This guy just stole from me. Hey, where are you going? What you say? It's a Lucy's conflict. You said, what recently learned you made it clear that a few points to us was that you once these religiously on because the smell of oil is stronger than the smell of the blood of running. The value of oil is far more important to them than fucking religious leaders that are so it's the real stuff, right? I mean, that's like I kind of agree with, but also at the same time, like everybody knows there isn't vibe or what comes on, but we want so it's cool to like some Asia buy the other water. They like turn out their $2 and send it to Colombia or something. But like like things are science. So early that like they want to have the European. When it's not like oil, it doesn't smell like oil, it smells like blood. Yeah, it's just it could be not our door. It's our concern, we only take away. I mean, things are true. It's just straight up true. But then again, like, I don't know how much of the Iranian oil Europe receives. Look at that smart, all right? It says, in this world, we have one Trump, one BB, and one shot something to his life. How to deal with and so this guy believes in these three people. He thinks that this is his thing. Will save the world. These three people will save the world. It's I think it's getting paid though. I think this is a style. I think this guy getting paid. I don't think he's doing this. I don't know. His videos are way too well edited for like unless like this guy is just like okay. Yeah, I know it has to be really proficient in editing. I mean, we can look into it, right? We can figure out. I'm sure he has some help in life, right? Maybe he's up over like either as fast as editing, or like he definitely has like editors that like who like has editors who have paid them and like who should have paid for the editing. Like this guy that takes like like spend his own money like running propaganda platforms, which as an Iranian, I doubt it. Breakfast. It doesn't seem like that kind of person. So it's not. That thing, like he's gotta be getting paid, like there's like somebody backing him up, you know what I mean? He's paid by the UAE, probably. That he says, okay, we have to come when they get together, they can change our future. Three people get together, they can change our future. That's what he which is crazy. Like if you have your own leader working with me and you think freedom will come to your country, you're insane. Donald Trump is like their fucking all side. Which is insane. How can you be anti-Islamic and support the king? He would be wrong. He himself see where he was that Muslim, dude. It's like like you guys ever feel where he is buried in a mosque in Cairo, Egypt. He's buried in a mosque, dude. How can you be anti-Islam and pro fucking Shah, pro king, if you don't believe in Islam, then your Shah was such a strong believer that they buried him in a literal mosque, dude. What the fuck is wrong with these people, dude? How stupid are you? Like earlier, you fucking watched me mention, like, yeah, they don't study their own history, bro. This is not even history. This is so recent. Like, bro, dude, bro, you don't even know where your king is buried. Like, be for real. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, you can't even say the IRGC did this or like some like Islamists did this because the Shah was fucking exiled. He was on his own outside the country, so his family did this. It's not, like they were free from all responsibility and they chose to do this because the dude was a Muslim. What the fuck is wrong with this? I'm actually planning on working on a video, titled something like why are voices running diaspora so pro Zion? In it, I want to like point out these things. Like, I want to start the video like right now like I tend to like we're starting the video talking about like we're saying people in the Republic, Islamic Republic, supposed to be what problems they had what they what problems they have legal problems right now. And because of this, they're like against it. And so to be against IRGC, right, you're powerless and the only time like that way you kind of see your own freedom is being against everything that IRGC stands for, which is Islam, which is like the Zionists, and which is like Trump. America, so you're gonna be pro Trump, pro Zionist, you're gonna be anti you're gonna support everything that is against IRGC, right? So that's why they're so pro Zion. And I'm gonna like basically I mean, you're just making some good points, right? Look at the video I sent you. This is very important to you. Armenians elected will decide the future of South Caucasus for the white people. You, this is all you. You today. Oh, really? Oh, I thought I started actually not thinking that. I'm trying to be a better person, and so every day I'm trying to like look back. I have what it's like. Like I don't I look at people individually. But then also how to generally I would do it. That's how I look as a kid. You come face it. You understand that there's individual here, right? That's what they're completely right.
That's
very good. What do you have? Actually, it's right here. So it's actually it's just one time. It's and I think like see if any numbers before and more. Like someone why do I have version reviews? They've sketched and right and we need critical buildings. And we actually
That was fucking hard.
it was very bad. The way they stand on some like they got that was and all sorts of they're very disrespectful. Right? All these things. It's not right. Like one seems like
Sounds like someone breaking in. Sounds like someone breaking in.
I think they have since
Sounds like someone breaking in.
they teach little out there about their own culture that we want to get. So it's like, you can't make it easy. Not it's stuff that's so pretty. So like back they're always they always have this stuff, right? So hey, like oh you don't have enough space. Like throw systems. Right. So hygiene, it's very hygienic. But getting into trays with like Indians is horrible. And I don't know like if it's like that they like it's just a biological thing with them or their diet or something. But also like they also have this mob mentality. They're basically like Chinese people
True.
like 10 years ago. Like
True.
Indians.
Indian.
Some Indian person.
Holy shit, guys. Right. So our screen share is still fucked up.
They're really bad firms. I haven't I've never seen I have never
Are you talking about the Nepalis? Oh.
never like and I didn't know Indian drink like I thought you know this work out.
I thought they don't drink alcohol either.
Yeah, but they do like they drink up Indian made which they're like
But that's not Muslim.
and doors voted, yeah, their food is great. Food's definitely probably DJ yeah, seems to score shit for a lot. Yeah, I mean BJP, that's the whole thing, right? And like, Indians are racist, dude. They're racist. Indians worship their own race, dude. And that's the thing, like there's a million races in India. Like, what the fuck is going on? And they have a lot of infighting. They're also like Islamophobic. Which, I understand. Like, the whole like Islam whole like Muslim. There's some Muslim that are like pretty weird. And I think it's probably good at work with it. Like, yeah,
Muslim. The Muslims.
also, like it's very so that's also very complex. And so like a lot of these Indians who are Hindu are like very surface level Hindu. But they believe worship. They believe it's weird. So, I don't know. So, but on a personal level, it's like these things happen in my childhood. So I have a very least like art. Right? I'm afraid of uh afraid of
Right.
but like not even like they're opportunistic with stuff. Right? You can just paste the link by the way. The link, yeah, no shit. It's just like the chat is on a whole different. So like
The chat?
the chat.
Oi, oi, oi.
What is too wrong is just
Dude, that's so cool. This is cool. I like this. It makes me feel nice about myself. I don't want to fucking fall back. Fuck fallbacks. We don't fucking do that shit.
no, no, so, no means
Being psyoped?
yeah, I wrote eight side up like that. Why is it a short? Oh, it is a short. Okay. This side means it. I'm so confused. You know, the thing is, people, if you're people didn't read the books together. Part of the PM is Ashina is one of signs and built of the US road. Really? Because the video sent back by correction. Welcome to the chat. If you want to hit new, the one on the short. So like Azerbaijan. See, context. What is what's okay, Catalan, bro? What the fuck? Fireball. Actually, I've seen. First, the carbon is currently expanded by we have working times like this is the first project. Pochadian has always been LTL. Yeah, I think he should. That's so bad. Like I don't think the trip project is bad. I mean, unless there's something I'm missing, like what's going on behind the scenes, right? Like, why are you mentioning the chip project? Like, it's a bad thing. Is there like some behind the scenes? Like, what is the secret society, the shadow government's doing, like gaming things, right? Is it like something to gain control of the countries that the vote votes? What is what? Because if it's not that, then it's a completely great fucking plan to like help the economy, bring peace. It is the deal includes US religion groups. The road would be built literally like on border. I see. I see. Well, so the whole idea of sort of war is war, right? And like for long term, I think if Armenia, Azerbaijan, you know, we we like somehow find a way to become more competitive in Russia, it's going to be a lot more profitable than America. Like, especially during this war, there Iran has so Iran has a good economic future, it seems, and so it would be a lot more beneficial for Armenia and Azerbaijan to look at Russia now. Russians now selling their oil to Europe. They're fucking up and they're not losing the war in Ukraine. And, yeah, I saw a side of the and so, yeah, it would be a lot more beneficial. I mean, geopolitically speaking, it would be a lot easier for Armenia and over side. Look up Trip Project, Nicole Patchman. It's a corner here. It's the one that side of the field. No plus over both by John. So it's Patchman under by John. It's Armenian, right? Yes, it's Armenia's election. Well, I thought Azerbaijan is sort of be friendly with America. Why would they? Why would they just sit idly by? While, what do Sandys think about Alexander the Great? They love him. Great guy, great guy. No, I genuinely mean that. Alexander the Great. It's also part of Iraqi history, so
What the fuck is this bullshit?
destroy EU Armenia will progress. That sounds like a side. The opposition is backed by Russian billionaire. See, like it's like fucking two evil, right? You got a billionaire Russian backing the opposition, and you got like actually I'm being fucking Messiah. So like, what the fuck are you gonna do in this situation? You know, fucking KMS. 5 p.m. you get chat again. I guess we'll find out. They fired him? He fired the director? I did not even catch that, bro. This information is so alien to me that now only am I fucking absorbing. But thank you for bringing this up. Why would you fire him over that? Can I get context? Karabakh history? Karabakh is the opposition. But what is Karabakh history? Like, is Karabakh an area as well? Yeah, it is, right? Stajman also wants to be very finding Armenia. My idea is that Armenia, Azerbaijan should become one and get absorbed to either Turkey or Iran. That's my honest fucking opinion. If the Albanians like they would fucking have a lot less problems. But like, you know, they suffered, right? Like, I don't want their culture. You are ugly, of course you think that. Yeah, of course. You got me there. You got me. Oh shit. I love it when foreign countries fucking control another sovereign states. I like it. It's insane that everything right now that I'm hearing about this news has nothing to do with Armenia and their civilians and normal people. It's all about global politics. But it has direct effect to their lives. Eco chat. Great guy, great guy. Is he Armenian? Looks Armenian, if I'm gonna lie. Georgia too will be part of the path. Fuck me. Oh, it goes from Buck. Trump roots for peace and prosperity. That's why it's called trip. What does the I stand for, though? Wait, so it's a really small bit of the both of my devices together. I will look into that later, but right, this one. So I know that the book already exists alongside this longest. I mean, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. So you're telling me that is this turkey? Telling me that it's already like been decided in turkey. Was it by John? It's only Armenia that needs to choose. Wait, so hold on. Back to the comment being about how it fucks over on he is hard to get before that side people fuck our the get. Is that the only group who is it? The Jew haters? Israel and peace. Same sentence. Why? What's the yeah, we do not tolerate Jew hate on this fucking street. We love the Jews. We're a strictly no hate street. We love humans, good or bad. You know, everybody is either misguided or something, you know, we love them. Boxer, you run an army. Ah, okay. Okay. But why does it fuck over our okay, I see how it fucks over our wait, no, actually, could you tell me why does it fuck over our meeting? I can see why it fucks over Iran, right? How does the US military prosecute both hate Azerbaijan making they would to would be great. Well, the Azerbaijan VPN is like its IO, so like Turkey is part of NATO. You know, I don't think they, you know, they can say no, but like there's a limit to how much they can say no in there. Sure. Numbers going up, boys. Numbers going up. Damn, that's a company likes to say that Americans such an help out Israel. Israel is doing great. They didn't need all this money. No, really, like Israel needs to chill, get their hope up. And, you know, they are not even done with the Palestinians. Like on like a dark field, like dark triad fucking like evil fucking perspective, like Israel is not even done with Palestine. Like, why would they want to be like thinking about Lebanon or what would he run? Like, you know, like, bro, like, can you rebuild your home state? You know, finish up Palestine. You know, like, I don't know, like, even take over South Lebanon. You know, don't get into a war with Iran just yet. And on the American side, you know, help your fucking Tuta, old how's it? This is short. What shot you have to go over?
So
And this is in north of the
fucking
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say milk tea, but then ass. It's- Oh damn! The goat, Ahmadinejad. He fucked over the economy, but also he was like goaded. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. The more I learn about Ahmadinejad, the more like I think like he's goaded. But I think like it was like he was really trying to convince. Okay, that's like that's not a popular that's an unpopular opinion for sure because it was during his time where like inflation really got bad, and it was literally around this time where like well, like it was too base. It was too base for Zio Europe. He's indeed the goat. I love him. Type shit. I have no idea what's going on with this one, bro. Dude, they should have Armenian run it like, but like when I was in the university, there were like Armenian studying it. Like there's a lot of Armenians in Iran. Like I think most of the Christians in Iran are like Armenian. So you're turning me into a passionate hater, and I don't even I just sound like that. So it's Karchion, but yeah, Kocharion. It's a dope ass song right now. So this is Kocharion. A bad economy is a hallmark of an honest politician. They only get funding from international financial institutions. Well, the thing about Ahmadinejad, like on his defense, in his defense, Ahmadinejad was under the pressure by the supreme leader and international, fucking diaspora, the international fucking status institution, right? So he was under the pressure by both the IRGC, like the supreme leader, and the thing. And like that's like a pretty normal problem that Iranian presidents face. It's like, the Iranian presidents don't have absolute power because the absolute power is in the hands of the people. In fact, a lot of presidents, like the presidents get elected with like the blessing of the supreme leader. So, like for the rest of his time after his like whole presidential era, he spent a lot of his time trying to like create reform and stuff, but it's tough because because of the whole like IRGC. So as you guys can see, the IRGC is an obstacle in Iranian progress, and there's no doubt about it. I guess arguably being Indo-European by origin and Finland saying my country, Norway, is the most Aryan, on being the home of the Aryan, you could say that, but it's a bit of a stretch since my family lives here for centuries, if not me. You're just a brother from another mother. I'm making edits of Wikipedia and sending to the politics accounts I know type of things. If you have a YouTube, link it, I will subscribe. You gotta support your brothers. I'm cool. All right. Let's get back to the stuff. Look at these edits. این به معنای نابودی رژیم آزادی مردم ایران و آزادی ملت ایران. آزادی از دست. This means the destruction of the regime and freedom of people of Iran and freedom of Iran, the freedom of Iran against like integration because arguably Iran has never been such in the past century. Azadi nicely caps. Freedom is here. And this is the editing book. What in the fucking pro Zio pro Trump ass fucking edit is this? And like, like this guy and like this season was the worst season of Game of Thrones as well. And this is some like some like AI fucking Trump posts. You know what I mean? I think like I already know your Instagram. You send me a message on Instagram. We follow each other. Bro, send me a message on Instagram now. Where can I buy Iranian Rio? I need to buy the dip. Oh, Riyadh. I believe it can only go up. Contact me, because the only way you can buy Iranian Riyadh is through an Iranian. And the only way to exchange your money into Riyals is through exchanges. And so you need like an Iranian bank account. And you need to like send it to easiest way right now is crypto. So you need to find like crypto exchange in Iran who's willing to take your crypto and put the reals in your bank. Isn't Idris better than Trump? At least she had an okay heart before she gave it. Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Suburban Ryan dying hard to keep on. They have any fuck though, dude. Do not invest in RGC, bro. The RGC is actually even like RGC. They have great moves. They have honorable moves. But they don't prevent corruption. They don't try to improve the country. They whatever the fuck they build the system. It's like hunting up others. Artists just right. Wait. All right, I'm following you. Not following you. So another elector in May, if you want to get with that. Type shit. What do you mean get into them? Like, what is there to get into? So, anyways, this is what the Iranian diaspora fucking looks like, and this is what the pushing pro fucking side Jose. Buy for the whole. They relate that everyone else while they've been so like they're making a lot of real points, but for the wrong reasons. And by that, I mean like a lot of the reasons. And there's a lot of pages like this. Look, this guy has almost 40K followers. But Instagram. The ultimate lies to discover how to create a system. Oh no, he's an online gold guru, bro. It's Cyprus, May 24th, Stefano. That's a funny ass name, bro. That's still fucking really ass name. Has been pretty open about his move of Cyprus has been experiencing fine men having that have pretty much turned Cyprus to Basin 2.0. Oh shit, for real, dude? I mean, I thought that could die down, but it sounds like no. Cyprus. Yeah, when the war started, a lot of people went to Cyprus. And Cyprus kind of got turns out it was damn good. You get like, oh no, he's an online guru. About me, hi, I'm Shadow Face, I'm passionate about living life to the fullest. It looks like a berry. Why you gotta think? This is why we live, boys. Fuck yeah. Go.
It thinks. Fucking fuzz.
Write a semester on everything. Little points that I should know about. Would you do me a favor? Are you in my in the Discord community? I want you to write all this stuff in the Discord. I would look through it and try to absorb the information, get fucking beam it into my brain, catch up with it. Because there are so many moving pieces, right? It's way safer than World War II. That's so close. Oh wow. It's kind of weird, man. And so the reason why I'm saying put this information like right. This is a bit of an interesting situation right now because of like the war. The ban on drugs is being lifted more and more every day. Now that you're mentioning that, Cyprus is kind of like becoming anti-Sino, they might move more towards Russia. Again, I should make it Telegram, Discord, or Discord is dangerous territory. So is Telegram. Well, Telegram is like Telegram is also infiltrated by the. There's no difference. And Discord is fine. Cyprus will only come at Sayo if Stefano, the AKPL party wins. That's the only ones. I mean, if Israeli settling there, can they vote? That's the big question. If they can vote, then it's gonna be hard for them to win. And how pro how pro Israel gets the population in Cyprus. These are like important questions. Wow. You know, every day the Great Israel Project gets greater, and that's kind of concerning. Not fine. That is concerning. Because we know they want the whole world. Okay, so you know, they're let's be honest, the Greater Israel Project is just the greatest Israel project in Hackney. Yeah. Wow. Is that our house?
No,
Insane. Okay. But like we can say there has been a lot of people like is that like a for sure thing, you know? Because the problem with these kind of connections, like surface level, it might look like that, but in reality, like maybe the Cypress people are like pro. I think they're so good. Yeah, actually, that sounds interesting. Let's we can look into the takeover of Cyprus after this video. This video is hilarious. Wait, is this your own? Oh yeah. This is, this is probably like 2 months ago, by the way. I'll be back in a minute. You guys continue watching. I'm gonna put a pot of coffee on. Insane.
That's good.
Okay, goodbye, good night, sweet dreams. Shashi. Ooh. Let's see. Most Molly has been saying interesting that I said, you know, what the fuck that means. Yeah, he actually got a lot of backlash in the Indian Congress or whatever recently. Great guy, great guy.